News 12's Kay Blevins introduces us to those working to make a difference in your community with Kay.
Welcome back to News 12 this morning. We are so glad you're waking up with us on this Friday morning. We have some new epic scientific adventures to tell you about this morning with Thom Benson in the Tennessee Aquarium. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks,
Thank
Kay.
you so much for being here.
Yeah.
There's always so much fun going on at the Tennessee Aquarium and the IMAX Theater during the summer months, all year round, but especially during the summer months. And you have some great films that are recently being played at the IMAX. Tell us a little bit about it.
Absolutely.
We're going to start with Ancient Caves.
Ancient Caves is a new IMAX film, and most folks around here are very familiar with caves. Of course, the very famous Ruby Falls and the adventure of going there and seeing that spectacular waterfall. But a lot of people don't realize that many of these caves are flooded. And so you're going to go to about 5 different countries in this new film and scuba dive with a paleoclimatologist who is investigating some of the clues that are left in these ancient caves as to what the atmosphere was like back in time, and trying to figure out how it's changed since then. And so the scuba divers take you to places in Iceland, in France, the Bahamas, the U.S. and Mexico on this scientific journey of exploration and adventure. So, these caves are spectacular, as we know. When you go in Ruby Falls, it's just absolutely breathtaking to be in there. But imagine putting all of the scuba diving gear on and squeezing through these little crevices and then entering these flooded caverns that are absolutely beautiful when the cinematographers light them up. They're so colorful and so magnificent, and in 3D on that giant 6-story screen. It's really breathtaking.
It amazes me that some of these caverns were found, that somebody had
that's right.
the idea to go in them and find them and have that adventurous spirit and be able to locate some of this
Anybody
stuff.
who's familiar with scuba diving in Mexico, the cenote diving, sometimes it's like a hole in the ground, and over time those were kind of revered places. They actually threw things down in the ground and made up offerings and things like that. So there's sometimes ancient artifacts that are in there, but in this case they're looking for the scientific clues about the ancient atmosphere.
Pretty impressive there. We're also talking about National Pollinator. Tell us a little bit about that and how you're teaming up with TDOT.
So next week is National Pollinator Week, and we're doing a whole bunch of activities starting on the Aquarium Plaza. Just yesterday we started installing pollinator pathway signs, and this is sort of an adventure that you're going on outside the aquarium buildings to learn more about pollinators. There's different types of messaging. So for example, the different migrations that monarch butterflies go through, that hummingbirds, they come and go through our area all the way from places like Costa Rica. So they make these epic migrations. They look at flowers in different ways. Shapes and colors look different to pollinators, and pollinators play a very important role in our lives. It's determined by the U.S. Department of Agriculture that about 1 out of every 3 bites of food that you take in is thanks to pollinators doing their work and pollinating crops. So last year in July, the monarch butterfly was added to the endangered species list, and so we're bringing back Flight of the Butterflies 3D. That starts today. We'll be running through next week. It's been one of our most popular films. It was digitally remastered for the giant 6-story screen of the IMAX with laser projection system, but a lot of people don't realize that it takes 3 generations of monarch butterflies to go from Mexico to Canada, and then that 4th generation, the super generation, is the one that comes back through the Tennessee Valley in October on its way back to Mexico. And so how does something that weighs less than a penny go from Canada all the way to Mexico in sort of this pre-programmed route? And it's, again, a scientific adventure of how the scientists first found out that these monarch butterflies make this miraculous journey across the entire continent. It's
Pretty
just amazing.
Unbelievable, Thom. All right, if folks would like some more information, they want to watch some of these films, how do they do that?
Yep, so we've got everything on our Facebook page and, of course, on our website. You can purchase tickets in advance, and I'll also say that we're doing a lot with feature-length films. So right now, tickets are available for Oppenheimer in July, the new Mission Impossible film, and right now we're also showing The Flash. So there's a lot of feature-length films happening at IMAX as well.
You're also giving away some of these stickers. Tell us a little bit about these,
Yeah,
Thom.
so members will be able to get some of these fun stickers for National Pollinator Week this upcoming week, and also we will have some seed packets for native plants that'll be perennials that will help attract butterflies and hummingbirds to your yard.
Really neat. Thank you, Thom, for being here with us this morning and telling us all that's going on that's fun at the Tennessee Aquarium. Go check it out in the IMAX Theater. Always good to see you.
Thank you.